Okay, and we are live. What's up, Cam Fam? My name is David Thompson, and I invented an innovative tabletop role-playing game called EverLore and the Balanced Gaming System. This stream that we have is called EverMore with EverLore, and it follows a team of stalwart adventurers known as Wahuru as they try to survive the often tumultuous world of Mythandria. The Balanced Gaming System is a classless and levelless system, so when you guys play it, you'll learn that you can be able to create characters to your heart's content. What's up? We're all good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I guess we're good.
Sorry, a little interruption there. But this game, we want to push inclusivity and good gameplay. So no matter who you are, just know that this game is for you. All right.
Woo! Woo!
So let's get started with this week's installment. And here we go. Let's see.
I'm going.
Damn.
Definitely going.
I'm ready.
Hold on,
Yes.
yes. From last week.
We're going to see.
I'm gonna end my belt. Normally can do it in the Kaliff voice as well.
So, all right, how many people we have
Vandras.
who are interested?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going tonight.
I don't think this is
We
right.
just got
I don't
three.
think this was last week.
Man, they're out. They're
Oh.
out. Okay.
Okay, all right.
What happened?
It's
So-
good.
1, 2,
Don't worry
3,
about
4, 5, 6.
Yes. It's gonna be five.
Okay, I'll go for 1, 2.
It might be a six.
All
I'm
right.
feeling it.
It's gonna be five.
2.
Told you. I called it on the dot.
Go ahead.
All right.
Alright. Okay,
Last
well,
time on EverMore. No, I'm kidding. So, we came back in. We were given some things by the Dragonauts, but beforehand we were talking to Chaluk'Sen. That was the first thing I wrote down, and he's a storm. No. Chaluk'Sen was trying to help Matatopa. That's right. And Kaliff was bugging out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And he was doing this like spirit thing where he was drawing the runes on the ground,
Right.
like right near Matatopa or whatever.
That was Chaluk'Sen.
Yeah, that's what Chaluk'Sen was doing that.
Yeah.
And he was trying to help Matatopa, and then you bugged out because you thought that he was trying to hurt him.
Right.
So you thought they were glyphs, and you tried to like mess them up. And then
never mind.
something else happened,
Uh-huh.
and
I should
Chaluk'Sen
remember
kind of went crazy, and he seemed like he roared in pain and in anger in the middle of like the ritual, and then Matatopa, like a light happened, and then you and I got burned because I was trying to calm you down. I mean, so was the Bloodstar, but I was actually like on you when I was trying to calm you down. And then something happened where like this clouds, this storm cloud shaped spirit that ended up being like a Draken with like blue skin, black scales. This girl that's like 30 feet in height, at least from what we could gauge spiritually, like shows up named Piali, and she gives Chaluk'Sen and Kaliff, the spirit Kaliff, some info, and like it was crazy because Chaluk'Sen, like spirit version of him, just kind of like bowed, and Chaluk'Sen is like hardcore, you know what I'm saying? Like he was about to like kill you, like literally he licked you with his tongue and like dealt damage, and he was about to do some more stuff before Piali showed up. But anyway, she shows up and then starts drawing stuff actually on like Matatopa's sort of like spiritual form, but like on his body instead of like around him. And then like stuff happened. Also, we heard a voice when we got that damage, like it was like, oh, he's mine now or something like that. And we were like, what the heck? Anyway, so after Piali gives the information to Kaliff and Chaluk'Sen tells us, oh, she also pets Chaluk'Sen, which was actually kind of cool because it was like, whoa, what the heck? But we talked to what's her name? I know her name. Silver Team. Yeah. So Chaluk'Sen was kind of done with us, so he kind of like camoed into the woods, and we talked a little bit with Silver Team, and then she follows afterwards. And then basically the gist was Brea liked that we had helped her, assisted her in the battle, so she was like, we want to make you friends of the Dragonauts. So there was some stuff that we got. It was like we don't know what the buffs are necessarily, but it's basically a symbol of the being friends with the Dragonauts. That
In what format did this come?
it was a like, I want to say like a tattoo, but it was a dagger where she carved out certain. Oh, are you talking about like the stone?
1 EP. Who can tell me what? Yes.
It was from the dragon seals we gave them.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Good
Yeah.
job.
And then anyway, so she took a dagger and carved out like different images in our arms, and then like the scales when she put them in kind of like went in, and I don't know if dissolves the right word, but like it kind of like I don't know, like mashed unit. Yeah. And which was kind of cool, and we all had our qualms about that. Some of us weren't so brave. Someone in particular, who she wasn't even happy that she had to give to you because of the bugging out situation, everything. Anyway,
I was cool with it once I felt.
Yeah. So then that happens, and then they were like, "Hey, we kind of want to see like Wahuru in action because we met Hex, who was a demigod. 4 out of the 5 demigods in the whole group that was there with them, or platoon or whatever, were bonded, but Hex was the one demigod that wasn't bonded. So Hex was interested in seeing us hunt, and so then she kind of like. Well, she was like, all right, cool, you guys go hunting, and then disappeared in the sky. Like, we were like, what the heck? But anyway, so we went hunting as Wahuru, you know what I'm saying, how we do. We tracked the boars. We got two big boars, whatever, and we took them both down because we don't miss our targets, you know what I'm saying, except Stitch here. But anyway, yeah. And apparently Hex was watching us the whole time, like flying with Stitch. But we did our teamwork, which definitely needs some work. But so then after that, we had to go towards Starsom, and the demigod said they would help us as friends. Since we're friends now, they were like, "We'll help you travel there." And so we got to ride some of the demigods. The Dragonauts said they would help us, but as friends of the Dragonauts. But we got to ride some of the demigods to do that, and we got to talk to some people like Kaliff and Stitch. Got to ride on Hex and talk to them a bit. Hex gave us some advice and true, honest words about Wahuru and what we need to work on. And it's one of those things. Well, no, I wasn't hurt about it. I was like, we have potential, but we also are very lacking in a lot of stuff. I talked to Verlaxian, who was the demigod that I rode on, and we had some very interesting conversations as well. I thought we were like best friends after the first day. Boy, was I wrong on the second day. We talked about some crazy stuff. I told him about my demon horse, and that was really a bad idea, but whatever. And even before the second day, I pulled a move where I just kind of like went solo and like talked to them, and I was stupid. I was like, yeah, remember my name. I'm gonna be super strong. Yeah, and they were like, yeah, right. So, I mean, it's interesting. And then,
1 minute.
Okay, and then Kaliff, Bloodstar. Well, he was on the magic carpet with Matatopa, and Reaper was with Chaluk'Sen. And Chaluk'Sen was telling him about his dad, and like what he can gather was like his dad is not only a boss, but like he was sort of like an assassin. Like he was like dope, like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy stories. And now Bloodstar on the carpet with Matatopa met a halfling who could fly, and so they started talking about stuff. And he was like, yeah, some people call us. He was saying those who.
Anybody can steal it.
Wait. What do you mean?
Oh, I wrote it down. That's so not fair.
What do you mean?
1 EP for what?
What is he?
Oh, his name is Buck.
Bockus, B-O-C-C.
Yeah, but what is he?
Oh, he's
albino halfling.
Nope. He is that, but what is he?
Zen.
Zen.
Dang it!
First, let's go.
Wait, I know.
Man, you're killing this recap EP. Anyway, yeah. So he was talking about that, and so that gives him different.
I wrote down
abilities that
what
other
about
ones.
the
He was an albino, but they were born with certain kinds of abilities that other people don't have, and so they kind of are looked at. They're looked down upon in a where they're frowned upon. In that kind of way. I can't come up with the words, I'm sorry.
Okay, right.
But yeah, and so people don't really accept him. And he's also an albino halfling.
All right.
So that was cool. Everybody kind of getting their own Dragonaut and working with that, and then
15
we
seconds.
stopped. Okay, well then I'll just stop here. Cool.
All right. Okay. Anybody have anything to add?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
All right.
Okay. We found that
You're
there's.
smiling because I'm excited. Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
yeah.
All right, what you got?
We found out that there's a sense of urgency. The Manitoba is sincerely, severely injured, and we have to look at the Wonder of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
And the hull must be broken before we reach the source, or we can lose Manitoba. And then also we have to seek out the brother of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, nice.
So,
Okay, 3, 2.
bam.
Good job, guys. Okay.
Okay, I got 2, and I didn't even do a recap.
Hey, that's
There you go. That's what knowing the answers.
That's when you pay attention.
That's right.
All
You
right.
punked me out of my EP.
Aw, poor baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Halflings are just better.
where we left off, the
Throw my
Dragonauts
rookie
had escorted Wahuru to the general area where they think they needed to be going.
Yeah.
They then informed Wahuru that they had been contacted magically by Brea, and they are needed back at Kubaiba because the enemy seems to be trying to reform, and so they got to go back there and do some damage.
Yep.
Out of game, Uriah and I had an interesting conversation the other day about his conversation with the Dragonauts last week. So I'd like you in game to bring that up to
Okay.
whomever of the Dragonauts you feel you need to approach.
Okay.
So that's where we can start off.
Okay.
Because it's nighttime, they set camp.
All right. Let's see. Who would I approach? I guess I would roll insight to see who's together right now, talking and whatnot.
Okay.
So, 17. I'm basically looking for Silver Team or Hex.
Okay. All right. You will see Silver Team sitting by the fire. Chaluk'Sen is behind her, just sort of resting, and Vlel is digging some boar out of his teeth.
Oh yeah,
Sitting
yeah.
nearby.
Got it. All right. I will. I'll go ahead and approach them then. So, good evening, Silverteen and Chaluk'Sen and Vlel. How are you guys?
We are getting ready to go into battle, so we are actually very excited.
Yes, I know you guys are pretty awesome. From what I heard, you guys are cool. Look, I guess I will just cut to the point. I apologize for my actions last night. I've been trying to kind of like think about what I'm doing when I was talking to you, Vlel, and you were like, consider your thoughts, consider your actions, and my intent wasn't to be arrogant or to imply that I'm anywhere near enough to be useful to you guys at all or anything like that. It's not to be underhanded. To me, let me give you some backstory about me. So in my family, we fight, and not like each other, but we fight to prove our worth.
Interrupts you. There is little need to discuss your past. We are quite aware.
Oh, okay.
We appreciate your talking to us. Please continue.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So I just wanted to hopefully clear the air, and I really appreciate you guys helping us, helping me and helping Wahuru as well. And I also hope that Bray is doing okay as well. I do want to say that I will train, and I will try my best to be of use to everyone, including just everyone I know. I just want to make sure that my life was worth something, and that I am looked at by everyone to be like a sort of a pinnacle of not goodwill. What's the word I'm looking for? Like
Silver Team will say, while we understand your intent, your issue is, even in your apology, your pride shows through. A mighty warrior does not need to say they are a mighty warrior. They just are. And she is about to continue, and then Chaluk'Sen cuts in, and he says something in Worm, that even though you know Worm, roll insight.
It's ancient one.
Oh gosh.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know what he says.
Wow.
But they both bow to him and withdraw.
Oh.
And he comes before you.
Wow.
And he gets down so his face is level with you.
Whoa.
And he says, you have potential, but we of the Dragonauts are very particular. We have studied each of you of Wahuru ever since Freya learned of the death of her nephew. We know many things about you. The only one that is still a mystery is this new Belac. When you came to us,
Of course I'm the mystery.
we already knew or suspected what was in your heart, and we felt confirmed in that. One day you may be ready. For now, don't let your pride destroy you. And
I'm just gonna bow and then like
Okay.
leave. I don't have to say that now. But bow and dip.
So everybody can rest tonight. There's no need for Wahuru to watch it all because there's the watch.
There's a bunch of dragons. So I mean,
Okay. Next morning, the dragons and the Dragonauts are getting ready to leave. Are there any last minute things that anyone wants to say to the dragons or any of the Dragonauts before they take off?
I want to find Bogus and say thanks for just talking to me. It seemed really cool.
You're welcome. You also are intriguing.
Performance?
I'm not sure how long we will be in Kubaiba, but the next time you're there, look me up, and I would be happy to speak with you further about your mark and to learn more about it.
And then at the end, I'm just gonna wish him fun and safe travels.
I'm sure we'll have fun. We're going into war.
Well,
Dang.
The luck be with you as well.
I'm gonna roll a performance to see if I can do a traditional triad bow for.
Okay, just for them as a group?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, roll.
Please be. Okay, that's a 9. 18.
Do you have, how much do you have invested in performance? 'Cause I do not believe you can use that without investment.
No, you can use it without
That's
investment.
that one?
it has a star.
It doesn't have a star.
You have an old one.
Performance does not. You're
Oh.
right.
What? Why does mine have
It's yours.
one?
Oh, yep, the newer.
Oh, the new one does. Okay. My bad then. I wouldn't do it. My bad.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
My character
Um,
sheet,
what to see?
I also go to Hex and just tell her thank you for traveling with me and safe travels on your journey. Hopefully we can talk to each other soon.
Thank you.
I was gonna go say,
So luck be with you.
I was just gonna say to Hex, it was fun hunting with the dragon on my watch. It was intriguing. Thank you.
Ah, the pleasure was mine. I hope that you guys do well. I hope to hear good things about Wahuru in the future, and maybe we will see each other again.
Same here.
Hopefully
I'm
so.
just-
Omonino Solomu.
Yeah.
Farewell, Hex.
Just a
I hope
regular
once more I hope-
bow. Regular.
I hope once Mototopa comes back to health, we may see you again, and Wahuru will be of service to the Dragonauts once more.
Chaluk'Sen will come up to you.
And I will bow immediately.
Yeah, you learn, right?
And
And Demigod shows
he's
up.
going to
and just-
sniff you and say, he's not going to say this to you. He's going to say in worm tongue,
I can't see
I'll
that.
understand.
there's hope for this one yet.
Oh, it's because he doesn't smell like urine.
And then he's going to walk away.
Yes!
And
And then he just lets it out.
Sestai?
Delayed
Right on that
reaction.
tree.
Oh man,
Silvertine will.
that's hilarious.
Delayed reaction.
I'm sorry, guys, it's throwing me off. It's 7:30. I'm thinking it's break time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna battle cry and punch this tree.
Silvertine will, as the rest of them have sort of moved away and getting ready.
When did we
Silvertine
start?
will come up to us, and she'll sit down on the ground and draw a rough map in the ground. She's been in this area before. She believes that she has heard of the Brother of the Woods, and there's rumor that whatever this entity is, he's somewhere a little bit more northeastern, and so she draws a rough map in the dirt and says, from my estimates, it'll probably take you guys about a couple hours to get to that area. I hope that you can find them, and we're sorry that we were not able to help further.
Can I ask her a question?
Yeah, ask.
What is the Brother of the Wood? What is it, like organization? Is a group of people? How will we know when we find them?
I have no idea. I have heard rumors of a mysterious entity
Yeah.
that operates in these woods, and some
We're off to
paint him as a paragon of virtue, others as a vengeful spirit. I am not sure.
We're off to see the brother.
Were it not for the Ali, I would have never considered to cross his path.
Okay.
We appreciate everything.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here and assisting us.
Well, the luck be with you. I feel that you will need it.
And can you send our condolences to Freya? Wait, our greetings.
Greetings.
Our greetings
Yes,
to
I was
Freya.
wondering why
Sorry.
condolences if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did
yeah.
something I did not.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I shall do that. She will be pleased that we were able to find you.
What's up with your words?
I'm wanting to-
I'm really bad at them.
Condolences, yeah.
You as well.
I'm sorry. I
And
did that.
so, the Dragonauts fly away,
Mhm.
and you guys were just in the woods.
All right, I
well,
guess
that
we
is,
should.
yeah.
Alright,
You have
so
a general idea.
what?
General idea?
Okay. What are you rolling
It was just insight,
for?
just to check our surroundings.
Yeah, I mean you're in the woods. It looks like woods just about.
And
every
I am
tree.
going to do star sight to see.
No,
I mean,
it's
it's-
morning.
Morning time.
Can't I still? You can see stars in the day.
So,
sometimes.
I'm gonna-
I mean, you
Certain
guys,
places.
you okay?
I mean, there's a pretty big star
sight,
every day.
Star sight is different than what you're talking about. Star sight is just a vision.
I'm going to look at the
Astral
map
infusion.
that
That's
Silver
it.
Teen drew for us,
Astral
and I'm gonna look,
That's
and see if I can figure out, where we're supposed to go from here. 11,
Oh, that was nice.
28.
So you tell me, what are you using?
My insight.
We're in the woods and we're trying to find a location
That's northeast of us.
that's northeast.
Yeah, I was gonna use the map.
What type of skills?
Survival.
Oh, yup. All right, that's fair. All right.
4 EP
We're-
points.
Let's survive. this. Let's see.
That's how you get
21.
to 300 Stitch.
21?
Uh huh.
Okay. All right.
I can climb a tree
That's
if
what
so-
it helps me find the
Leaps
direction.
above us now.
Nope,
That
that wouldn't.
the way
Hey,
he thinks.
So hold on. So yeah, you
All right.
with that roll, you know sort of where northeast is.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Ah, yes, that's a compass. Very good. All right, so go. What are you guys doing?
Go ahead in that direction.
All right, so
It's astral infusion.
guess we're
not
gonna
work.
go ahead and head the way.
Say what?
We're
Isn't
trying to
the
go
astral infusion?
It's
Northeast.
daytime.
northeast.
Northeast.
Does
Like-
astral infusion is something that out of game campaign. Astral infusion is something that halflings have, and enables them to basically know their position at all times. That doesn't, however, give them the ability to know where other things are.
No,
that you
I
haven't been
didn't.
in.
I didn't want to know that. I just wanted to know, and like what direction we are. So then we
Well,
don't
no,
get
but you know where
completely
you're
lost.
at, but that doesn't. It's not a compass. It doesn't show you where things are. It shows you
Oh.
where you are in relationship to things you already know. You know what I'm saying? So you know where you are in relationship to Star Song, Kabaiba, things like that.
Yeah,
But
like
you
I know
don't know
my
where
house
this
is
other
here,
place
I'm
is.
Here,
You know, so
so I
yeah.
know go here.
Until you guys get to a place,
Yep.
that really doesn't help you.
So,
So are we just gonna like
let's
head out?
let's go
Let's go ahead and
northeast.
head northeast.
Yep.
Okay, marching order.
Third.
I'll go first.
I'll go middle.
Second.
Okay.
Oh wait, I should probably be second to help with survival.
Yeah.
Which was
You can't
what's
help us.
survival?
I mean,
Okay.
what's your survival?
I mean, unless you want to be the same.
I'll take the rear.
Is
I'm
anyone
second.
riding on the carpet with Matatopa or?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'll-
he's
I
on the
will.
carpet.
I'm always on the carpet.
Well, I wanna
By luck,
go-
I trust
okay,
you.
I'm
You
tired
got
of walking.
You can. You can ride the
No,
carpet.
alright.
It's
Yeah,
two
we both can ride
halflings.
the carpet.
Yes, in
We'll both ride the
Matatopa.
carpet.
Both of y'all
Okay.
can.
All
You're in
right.
the front. I'll be in the back, bro.
So
Do not let Mototopa be hurt.
Trust me.
All right, so
like that.
I guess we're
Trust me.
rolling northeast.
When
I
you
guess
go
we'll
like
roll
that.
insight while we're going
Insight?
to see if we can.
All right.
Me barely touching your brother. Trust me.
17.
19.
Okay.
I can't roll a
32.
17 if I tried.
Boom roasted.
32.
32. You notice
Boom roast.
that that the people leading you have been leading you more in the north direction than northeast.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna let everybody know. Hey, we should be going farther northeast and the northward.
Oh.
And
So-
I'm suggesting maybe I'll take the lead.
Alright.
Okay. Well, let me roll survival again to see what we can do for
Alright.
northeast.
Should I roll to help him, I guess?
No, he's just.
Just him? Alright.
All right. So you can take the lead.
18.
No, you roll survival.
All right. Oh, natural 12.
Woo!
25.
Okay, so you're able to get us targeted,
Okay.
right back on track.
We're off to see the
All right.
wizard.
The Wonderly Wizard of all.
Are you guys hurrying, going slow? What's the
We're at a nice jog. You know, get that heart rate up.
No,
you're
we're...
jogging?
You're
Yeah.
on the carpet.
All right.
Yeah, jogging on the carpet. You know.
I want to say we walk
a
on
treadmill.
Carpet treadmill.
We got a deadline. We're trying to meet
Yeah,
the
it's pretty brisk.
okay.
So urgent.
The three of you roll stamina.
Oh Lord.
On the carpet.
Stamina.
Carpet
we
roll
saw-
stamina.
We should start like
Roll-
blazing ahead of
what'd you roll?
just
I
like
got 11.
Dude, I got a 14, man.
I got a 13.
if we needed to backtrack.
Okay.
we
I
could
rolled.
just start
I
steering.
rolled kind of
It
low.
must be like all uphill.
Oh
'Cause
man.
after about an hour, the three of you guys are
Winded.
a little tired.
Ah, you guys-
Oh God.
Okay, I'm gonna call beat like.
Maybe it's
what
higher
is-
elevation.
It's like,
or
come on,
something.
guys.
Um,
not that hard.
Y'all are weak.
so
It's not that hard, guys. Just,
you'll need to take
I'm trying to breath a little.
like a 30 minute, just a little 30, 20,
Okay.
30 minute
Okay.
break.
All right.
I'm just gonna go.
Alright,
come
that's
on,
fair.
guys.
I guess we'll
Insight.
keep it moving again.
Okay.
Insight.
Wonja, would you
Survival.
like to show me
Make sure
how you
that
make
you're
that
back on.
tea?
All right. Survival.
Alright. Survival.
Well, who's leading? Because we only
Oh.
need from one person.
Stitches.
Okay.
If Stitches is leading, then.
Alright.
Yeah, Stitch. Yeah, see, I should have.
Well,
15.
Oh!
Stitch is like, I think it's this way. It's definitely this way.
Oh no.
Alright, so we're definitely going that way.
We're definitely
Wait,
going
hold
that
on.
way.
Why don't we just
Someone
continue
else
going the way
try
that
that.
we're going?
Wait, hold on. He said we're definitely going that way.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll. Is it knowledge or insight? Insight to see if he's pointing in a direction that is different than the way that we were coming, like way off from the way that we were going.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, because if we were like going this way, and he's
Yeah,
like,
we
it's
did
definitely this
survival.
way. Okay.
Survival.
We're going this way.
It's that way.
Yes, I got an 11. Okay.
the way you say
27.
Okay. Yeah. He's pointing in the right direction.
We
From
were
where
going
you
this
guys
way.
were coming.
Oh, okay.
You gotta understand though, I mean, it's not a clear path.
Yeah.
There are trees and we're not on
Yeah.
any type of road.
Yeah, I got you.
The way you
So-
said yes.
There are
is so
trees down there?
satisfying.
I just want to make
Yes.
sure. I'm not
Are
trying to
there
have you
trees
kill
down there?
us. Checking it.
Thank you.
So we're going slow or fast, or what are we doing?
Well, we're in a hurry.
Yeah, we were trying
Well,
to
let's.
So-
Okay, if
Well,
we
if
want this guy's
we only
last
go an
one-
hour and then wait 30 minutes again, that's not
Stamina.
really much.
I'm gonna fly.
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Well, we
That's-
can't fly, mate.
That's too
They're on the
fast.
carpet.
He can't.
What do
I
I
can
do?
fly. I mean, you got rolls. I don't have a horse, man. I'm sorry. You would be on it.
You can run pretty fast, right?
Okay, you're flying.
I can
Yeah.
run fast.
All right. Roll.
Not long.
Are you flying as well?
I should. But you down the. Yeah, I'll fly. Yeah, I'll fly.
Okay.
No.
So-
Ah, dang.
All right.
we gotta roll.
survival.
Yeah.
Okay.
23.
Oh, sweet. 24.
Oh, well, you rolled. Okay.
Okay.
Grow
Oh,
some
no.
wings already.
Oh no,
All
no.
right.
Do we lose
You're
him?
down with
We could.
us. I mean, we're down, right?
Shoot.
We're with.
Yeah,
I'm-
both of our survival people just left.
I have survival.
All
not
three of us
helpful.
are survival.
Yeah,
I'm
but
survival.
he was
Okay.
leading.
So
The person who's
roll,
leading can go up in the sky.
baby.
That's a good point.
Roll survival.
We voted
Survival.
this guy.
Got it.
And also he's
Beautiful numbers. 16.
Oh.
Okay.
Beautiful numbers.
The three of us are with him, right?
Yeah.
No, isn't we
Yeah.
would be above the tree line because we're on the carpet.
Make
Oh
him by
dang!
himself.
So yeah, we're not gonna leave him by himself. You guys would. It'd
Then
be
I- then
it'd
I'll
be
walk with
Anthony
him
on the
then.
ground.
No,
It'd be
that's
you
true,
guys.
can't. You're already up in the air. All right.
Yeah, he'd
So the
probably.
only question
just
was
him
what was
then.
going on with.
No, we would be with him.
All right.
Yeah, he would be on the ground with me and
couldn't be
Monotone.
Oh, you
down
wouldn't
with
let
a
Monotone
bunch
out
of
of yours.
trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I guess. That
Okay.
makes sense. Then
Um.
I'm flying.
Roll.
I'm
No,
gonna
you're not.
figure out a way.
Roll. Stamina.
Start.
Stamina. Alright.
There's water.
11.
Oh no! Are you feeling winded
Okay.
again?
All
There's
right,
water in the air, right?
Um,
Starts walking. on
There's
it.
water in the air. Of course.
And roll
Water vapor.
insight.
Insight. Got it. Would be
The guy just got so good at it.
25.
He started walking
Okay.
on the water vapors.
You feel sluggish. I mean, it's just like I said. It's,
Right.
the terrain is rough. Roll mental fortitude.
Mental
Oh, no.
fortitude. Oh, I put
Actually, no. I'm sorry. Roll endurance.
endurance.
Oh
Okay.
yes.
All right. Ah, 15.
Okay.
What is your endurance?
You feel.
It's only 11.
Oh, plus.
Oh.
So you're good.
Okay.
You feel. Due to your concern of a Manitoba, you're going to push through,
All right.
and
You
so
can do it. I believe in you.
you keep pushing
I
through.
just had
All
to
right.
make sure.
Um,
I can't pass.
you guys
No.
roll insight. I mean, survival.
Yeah.
Man, this
27.
carpet comes in handy, bro.
What if we just started
Okay.
rising?
With
Just like-
27, you realize you guys are going more in a southerly direction.
Oh.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh, do I know where northeast
Hold on, that's
is?
bad.
You gotta roll again.
Oh,
So they need to go.
okay. 22.
You're not quite sure.
Let me roll insight to see if I see the carpet. 11. 21.
You realize you haven't seen the carpet in quite some time.
So can I roll?
I'm gonna roll
to
insight to see if I
the
can see
carpet?
above.
What? Well, you wouldn't think to do that. So, what were you doing?
I mean, why not?
A room insight to see can I see the carpet?
Oh, I let them know we haven't
Can we
seen
find
him in quite
together?
some time.
You don't see it.
Why wouldn't we make sure that they're following us?
I mean, you can roll.
No, that we're following them. Like,
I'm just
that we're
saying you
with
didn't
them.
think of it before I said
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they were lost.
Yeah.
So you're using out-of-game information to inform your character, which is what you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
So
So can I roll?
well,
All right.
you can roll. Go ahead and roll.
Is it gonna be useful?
I don't know. Roll.
I got an idea. Let's
Got a
land.
12.
And then I'm
32.
gonna track Kaliff.
You do not see them.
Oh great. Hey, they aren't up here.
All right.
I can't see them.
All right.
Elon footsteps.
Okay.
All right.
So
Hold on,
I'm
you
gonna
said-
land,
We're
and I'm gonna
gonna
tell
land.
him to land.
So you're gonna say that?
And
Okay,
I'm-
hold on, guys.
and I'm gonna track Kaliff. I'm gonna look for footsteps and different things on the ground that may be footprints for an elon.
Okay. All right.
Just to clarify, my stealth is 10.
Well, you weren't trying to stealth.
Yeah.
So I got a 26
Wait, your base
Okay.
stuff is 10.
for survival.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fine. If our base was what we did naturally,
you don't see
they
anything
couldn't
right
see
away.
us.
Okay.
At least me.
Okay.
Hmm.
On the ground, kind of roll insight to see maybe we can see him off in the distance.
Roll.
This is why we don't split up.
22.
He looks right at a tree.
You don't see
Alright.
anything.
Oh, look at that tree
Okay,
right there.
so he said out loud that we can't see him. So I'm gonna tell him, okay, just stay here. I'm gonna raise up to see if we can see where Rasitlian.
Alright, but if you do that,
yeah.
Monotype is staying with me.
Okay, take them off. I mean, we can't do it.
I mean, yeah, you just
Alright,
have to take
so
him off the carpet.
I'll go ahead and like,
Just hold him like.
I'll lift Monotype up and then I'll
Promise?
like,
You can.
okay, and then I'll like
Yeah,
try and
trust
prop him
me.
against a tree so he's like kind of sitting comfortably.
His prowess is definitely higher.
Prowess, that would be
Or not,
5,
because we have similar prowess.
40.
I think mine's that.
Yeah,
No
but
problem.
His is better. His is
Alright.
Xbox.
Okay. So my
Yeah.
top is off.
So I'm just gonna
Only
raise it
for
up
grapple.
and roll insight
What?
to see if we can see the boys.
No,
Okay.
all of his stats are up. He just got a 40.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 plus 15 is 23.
Right.
Okay. 23. You don't see them, but you do notice something strange about the. Well, not strange, but you notice that there's a change in the sort of texture and quality of the trees. Looking back from the way you came, the trees are, I mean, nice large trees, heavy foliage, you know, as you would expect in sort of foresty area. But looking forward, you notice stretching for miles, sort of like really old, majestic looking trees, staying out taller than the ones below. They look a lot wider, and it's probably about a mile or so ahead of you guys.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back down. And so the tree's about a mile ahead are looking really weird. But I did not see the boys.
Well, the brother's spirit must be that way. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Should we
gonna-
post up here and
I'm
wait
gonna-
for them to return?
Wait,
I feel like we have to go look for them.
Louder, guys, so we
because-
can finish with the thing.
Yeah, I
Oh.
feel like we should go look for them because, well, we don't know where they are.
I mean, they could probably, if they got lost going somewhere else, they could head back that way and then follow the trail we were heading.
oh, hold on, wait.
Yeah, we can do that, yeah.
I'm gonna use spirit sensitivity to
Oh, that's
because
smart.
they were saying something about inventive spirits. So I'm gonna do spirit sensitivity to see if I can feel any spirits because he said that would, like
Okay, yeah,
look
yeah,
like we were
I
getting
mean-
closer.
What's your magic aptitude that you're using?
Alchemy, that's 30. Wait. Sorry, it's 25.
So, what exactly are you trying to do?
I'm
I
just
mean,
trying to
yeah.
see if they're like, if there's a grouping of spirits towards that direction. Like, hey,
You will feel that there are a lot of sort of common type spirits, you know, animal spirits, things like that, tree spirits around. And you get the feel that they're not really paying you guys much attention.
But
If
it's
you're
to
trying to
someone
focus
in
more in
line
that
of sight.
direction, you do feel like there's
Within 200.
a higher concentration of spirit energy coming from that area.
So I'll just say that to you guys.
Alright.
Just need to make sure that it can serve
So,
some spells,
you
so
know,
there's
with
only
your
2
spirit
spellcasters.
sensitivity and him noticing the big old trees over there, the brother of the wood is probably over that way. We still need
I look
Vandra
for it,
and Stitch
I
though.
can't see it.
What
This
if
is what
we see the
what if
Shouldn't we just post up here and we can like set up a signal fire?
Well, hold on. Before you do that,
you want to like make a flare?
is it a spell that you use to call
Well, the thing is, I don't
spirit
wanna make it
animal?
known
Not a
where
spirit,
we
but
are.
like calling
Just
an
an
animal.
Summon animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, summon animal.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Look it up.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can do it.
Well, that's what. Yeah, I rolled that. It was just low, so we have to wait.
Okay,
and
so
then
what
we
are you
can try
guys
it
doing while
again.
he's looking this up?
So we,
Go ahead.
so okay, so we're gonna try to determine the northeastern direction again. Since we went off course going south, we're gonna try to regroup, go northeast. Perhaps we're behind them.
If we were going in a southern direction, what if we turn around, right, like 180, and then kind of subtract some of that 180 and make it like 150?
So we can turn around
in
but
terms
I'm
of
saying
degree.
I want to make sure we're in the right direction. So
Yeah.
if they're still going northeast, we're going south. We're behind them now. So I want to
Yeah.
see, can we find the northeast direction so we could go northeast.
Okay, are you guys in the air or are you on the ground?
We're in the ground.
We had landed at this point.
Okay, alright. Roll.
And that's,
19.
for survival,
Yes.
19.
19?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's only one person at a time, right?
You have a, yeah, you have a pretty good idea where northeast is.
Oh, so it's a lot easier to tell where northeast is on the ground than it is in the air.
You have more things to look at.
Yeah.
You know, the sun's hitting the trees,
Yeah.
you know, moss and all that stuff, versus in the air, when you're not familiar with an area.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
that statement. Realizing what it sounded like, that statement was an observation. That was
Gotcha,
a
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
So then, that's noted. So next time we do survival, let's stay on the ground. We're not flying. Okay.
I would just
Yeah,
say,
let's head. But we gotta book it.
I would just say
We gotta catch up.
us
Like we
three
can't even
with
do
my
brisk
profile.
walk. We gotta like
We just go back
full
down,
fledged.
set up a camp, and I'll try and summon an animal ally and see if I can find them.
At core 4,
Uh-huh.
you have to have alchemy or naturism of 8.
Yeah.
Alright?
No, we gotta keep moving.
The effect
gotta
will last
book it.
1 turn per survival score.
Yeah.
Alright?
I can do it.
Yeah, we
For survival?
No, we gotta roll our stamina.
Yeah.
So,
Have like a
Am I
minute
rolling
my
my
upgrade?
dude? Me neither.
Oh, yeah, let me see.
My endurance, fine. Stamina?
Nope.
Well, Jesus, what the heck,
that
dude?
one.
so I don't have to roll?
Don't die on me.
Roll.
Am I rolling?
No, no. That, Caleb was just wondering, because that doesn't seem like it would help you guys much.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's not a lot of time.
That's true. Then what is the one you do?
I mean, you wouldn't. I guess you wouldn't know. You would have to
Sure.
keep studying.
Um,
But what are you talking about?
I need to get it. I guess I could do animal possession.
Oh, dude, I haven't possessed an animal in a while. Oh well, I don't know it.
Alright, so,
Well, I know it, but I mean, I haven't.
Okay, back
Alright,
So-
so
what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna do
Rasitlian,
animal
Belac,
possession.
why don't we
if
set
I
up a
can.
signal fire so they can try and look for it to find us?
I would say let's not do that because then other things can find us.
And?
We'll come down. Well, we don't want other things to find us. We have a incapacitated party member.
Your father.
Yeah, and us three, I don't think we can fight off a whole party of something if a party of something comes. I just don't think it's a good idea. We could set a fire, but let's
Plus
try
the
and stay safe.
plus the big bad guy is we think is just a mile down.
Well, it's not
Which
a big bad
big
guy.
bad guy?
The
Are you referring to the brother of the forest?
that
It's not a bad guy.
I
We just have to
wouldn't-
go see him.
I mean, I assume he's going to help us
not
save
big bad
Monotypa.
guy.
So,
No, hold on.
we book it in the northeast direction. yeah.
Didn't they say there was a spirit?
Stamina?
What do you speak about Shadow Battle?
Yeah, didn't he say there
Oh,
was a
look at
spirit?
you. So
Walker
you
of
got
the
a natural
Shadow.
12.
Yeah, I feel like-
I got
yeah.
13.
No.
Okay, so
I
after
mean,
about
strong-
2 hours,
strong spiritual energy.
you're like, hey man, I gotta take a break.
I'm
So
winded.
you're winded. We didn't come across them in 2 hours or just running?
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a
You
while.
guys don't know how long you were flying
Oh.
and didn't see them.
I'm gonna do animal possession.
Okay. But you fly faster than you
All right.
walk.
So now we gotta start
Why don't you
walking
just yell?
so we get some rest.
Oh, now you're gonna roll endurance.
We don't
See
think
if
to
you
find
keep
us.
going or if you want to take a break.
I rolled 24.
Okay, yeah, so you can keep walking if you want to.
Belac
So
It's
just
been a
walk.
long
Yeah.
time.
You're about to go lost with this deal.
Hey,
It's been a
so,
long
I'm
time.
gonna-
It's just-
Animal Scout.
Hey, that was fine, dude. Because
Animal Scout?
my
Where is
endurance
that?
was high enough for that.
Tier
So
one.
good job on that.
Oh,
12.
I'm gonna be lurking in tier 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so, are you casting them?
Yeah, I'm doing animal scout.
Okay, what type of animal are you gonna try to call?
Like a squirrel.
We can roll insight again and then
Squirrel?
survival.
Well,
again.
not something large, and
Insight to see if
we don't want it to fly so it can see better on the ground
Survival
if they did
trap.
land. And we
You don't want it to fly
I will
so
survive
it
with
has
roll
better
insight.
visuals.
Well, yeah, if you're flying.
I mean,
If you're
I don't
flying,
know.
you can see more land.
I mean, just let him do it, because we wouldn't talk to him about it, because he would probably just.
I mean,
Well,
he's
no, I
asking
mean,
us
he's
right
saying,
now.
he's telling you guys this is what he's thinking.
Call
you
him
guys
a
have a
bit.
chance to talk about it.
Oh.
But speak louder so
I don't
make
really
sure
care.
the speakers hear you.
Do you have a grimoire? You don't have a grimoire, do you?
I have
You do
a
not have a grimoire?
I do. Does he have a grimoire?
I
'Cause
have
was
a
just gonna
grimoire,
have
but
him-
it's a grimoire of light. I don't know if that would have a spell I could cast.
You have a grimoire of light?
Uh,
No, sorry. Never mind. Don't answer
You
me.
can't,
Just keep
yeah,
going.
Because
Yeah.
yeah, I have a light
Can
grimoire
you
on me.
attune to it? Because then we can just both call an animal scout.
All right, sure. I'll go ahead and try to attune to it
No.
using my naturism.
Is that your?
what does attuning to something mean?
Attuning to something means that like you're kind of. I'd assume it's like my magic energy would like connect to the magic energy that of the book or the grimoire.
Okay, so is this the first time you've tried to attune to a grimoire?
Yes.
Ah, frick.
Go ahead and roll.
Technically,
All right.
unless you count the Tilda's tiny tome.
3.
Would you count the
I
total
did
tiny
attune
tome?
to that.
He did, yeah, he doesn't.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh.
You didn't?
That's sad.
12.
Total?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it's
Can I-
your first time.
Right.
You're worried about Monotypa.
Could I?
It's a
And
lot of
you're-
distractions.
Did I?
No,
Did
you
you
need
roll?
earth.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay, so
Well,
go ahead and if you're
alright.
casting, cast.
I mean, I could.
Is it a small animal?
Yeah.
Try
Small
using the
size
total
creature.
tiny tome.
Then I guess I'll do it. I'll do a bird.
Okay. All right.
Could I
am I
use
rolling?
the Timmy's
my-
tiny?
No,
Probably.
you know, me too.
No, the only one that
Um,
rolls
so-
is the.
So a little falcon will
Hey.
soar down
Okay.
and land on a branch close to you.
Hello, little falcon.
Cool
I-
little falcon.
I need you to
You don't have to talk. I mean, you can just
Okay.
tell it mentally.
Look for-
impart what you want.
Rorgn and a elf who might look stranded, and if you do find them, come back and tell us.
Okay.
Show us the way.
You'll see through its eyes as it's flying around. Okay, so it's doing its thing.
Could I
Shit's hard.
use the Tilda's Tiny Tome out of game? Could I try and use the Tilda's Tiny Tome to cast?
We see if I can kill it. No, I'm
Are
just
you
kidding.
No, because in game, if you try to attune to a grimoire and it didn't work, you wouldn't think, here, let me try to attune to a different one.
Well, no, I'm already attuned to the Tilda's Tiny Tome.
I thought you said
Why
you
would
hadn't.
you
I thought you had
attune
attuned to it.
I had wait. Nope, never mind. I didn't know that.
Why would
Okay.
you not?
All right. Because he hadn't planned on casting yet, and he didn't do that yet.
I was I automatically into mine.
Okay.
So I mean,
All right.
Do I have to have a spell on a grimoire to cast it?
I mean, if you
Do you what?
Do I have to have a spell on a grimoire to cast that spell?
Unless you can cast magic in other ways, yes, you do have to have a grimoire.
Aye. Okay, that's fair.
Okay. So,
We've been walking. I don't know how long.
all right.
How long have we walked?
Roll
Oh.
survival.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Both of us?
Yeah.
23.
18.
Okay. You both notice that
thing that you always do.
the
You can sense around.
trees here seem to be getting a little taller.
Hey, you.
If he passes by.
Roll insight.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing.
31.
Okay.
I got the inverse.
All right. But you guys are still going in the right direction.
Okay, 13.
Okay. Your falcon doesn't really see anything, but it does see a flight of 6 hawks, which are just larger looking falcons, sort of, that are flying around, sort of around where you guys are.
Well, dope. There's a bunch of falcons above us.
Above us?
Yeah.
That could be a bad.
6 of them.
Birds.
Roll insight.
That could be a good.
Insight.
That could also be a bad.
Would I?
Everybody roll insight, yeah.
No.
All
Would I?
3 of you guys.
27.
Would I
What
get
do you
the?
give the?
Okay.
20.
Would
Yeah. 45.
42.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's a mad lad right now.
He gets a big bonus.
You notice that you are not alone.
What did I notice?
What'd you roll?
28.
Nothing.
Dang it.
Nothing.
Wow.
We should just leave. Let's.
All right.
Sorry.
He said,
Let's go somewhere else.
Is it only one? Do you see only one?
I mean,
No, just one on the line. I'm gonna.
Did you talk?
Rasitlian, Belac, be ready. Something's with us.
Let's
Is
leave.
Is
Let's
it
leave.
more than
As we
one
walk.
thing?
I'm
Let's
gonna
go
be
somewhere
like,
else.
We're not aligned. That's all I know.
Do you know which way?
okay.
Well, let's throw march up on them.
You never noticed
I'm gonna
how he-
lift Molotov up and put him on the carpet.
Out
You're
of the
so
woods,
good, dude. Get it. Never.
walks a fox,
Uh,
and it comes to within like 30 or so feet of you.
Right.
There are a couple of trees sort of near it, but you can see it pretty well.
Right.
And on its back is a pretty small creature that stands about a 1.5 feet. Actually, this one's probably about 1'9". And let's see. Roll knowledge, the 3 of you guys.
Right.
Knowledge is
Hold on. I don't have an investment.
Hey.
No, if you don't have anything invested, you can't use it.
24.
Okay.
Dang, my knowledge is decent too.
28.
What is it?
Hmm?
What is it?
I'm good.
24,
Okay.
28. Roll naturism.
Naturism. Okay. I would be 28.
Okay. It you're not sure what it is,
Mm-hmm.
but it appears to have gills, sort of like reptilian skin. It looks like the skin matches sort of the color of the trees. It has large ear flaps or frills that stick out from its head, and it's just sitting there, sort of calmly observing you.
I'm gonna, if that's all we see of it, I'm gonna.
Hello? Inwood?
Greetings, little one. I'm wanting our Solomon.
I mean, are you gonna
Peace and
tell
greetings.
us?
No, you guys all see it.
Frick.
All right.
Just in case it's gonna take up. Nah, never mind.
Okay, so you said that in what?
I said that in Wood Tongue, and then I said I'm wanting our Solomon in
Okay,
Zulu.
all
I
right.
just said hello.
Say it louder.
Hello.
Okay.
I'll say hello and wave. Wave.
That was
Wait, what?
fantastic.
Wait, what? Okay.
And wave?
It
Yeah,
would
Big one.
it will say who are you?
I am Kaliff.
In what?
I am.
It's going to say it in wood.
Okay. I am.
I am Kaliff. This is Rasitlian,
I am
and
the
this
We
is
can
my friend
introduce
Belac.
ourselves.
No,
I
I
am
am
Rasitlian
the Bloodstar.
Coinshot.
He's the Bloodstar.
Okay. So, who's talking?
I'm talking.
You say, and you can say something too, but just one at a time. I need to hear what you're saying.
Greetings. I am Kaliff. This is Rasitlian, and this is the Bloodstar.
Introduce ourselves. I mean, okay.
Yeah,
So then say that.
we can introduce ourselves.
I'll just say like
Louder.
Yeah, you guys gotta say it loud enough for the camera to hear you guys. Put your hands up.
Oh yeah.
So what are you guys saying?
That's it.
I mean,
So
Okay.
you interrupted him giving a proper
Well,
greeting
I'm
to
just-
say, hi, we can introduce ourselves.
I'm
And
Rasitlian
then you
Coinshot.
don't?
No, because
Wait,
he
hold on.
introduced us.
Well, no, you're talking to him, so
We
talk.
still lost.
I mean, you guys introduced, you guys interrupted and
Bloodstar,
said we
if you
can.
would like to introduce
I don't know
yourself.
what to do without us.
You already
Please do so.
introduced me. It's fine.
Okay. I'm
Who
Kaliff.
are you?
This is Rasitlian. This is the Bloodstar. Back there on that tree is my father, Monotopa. We were told by the Dragonauts we could visit you in hope you could maybe aid him.
We don't know who you are.
We don't know who he is.
Well, you know, if
He's
you
just a random person. This is out of game.
We're
No,
literally
it's not
talking.
out of game because you didn't say it's out of game.
Well, then I guess we just. Who are you?
That's alright, so that.
I'm so glad we lost.
You are searching for what?
I assume you are the brother of the forest, no?
Why are you seeking the brother of the forest?
We seek the brother of the forest because my father has been injured spiritually, I believe. He's fallen asleep and he hasn't awoken in days. We seek the help of the Dragonauts, and they've said he's been marked by a very powerful being, and we hope the Brother of the Wood may be able to
Help.
Yes.
Why did you say he is a vengeful spirit?
When did we say he was a vengeful
We never said
spirit?
vengeful
I
spirit.
never said vengeful spirit.
When you guys were speaking earlier, you were saying that he might be a vengeful spirit.
Ah.
The vengeful spirit, but
We were told that by the person who brought us here, Silverton.
Hmm.
They have only heard rumors of the Brother of the Wood, but they believe that this being may be able to save Monotopa, and we're willing to do whatever it takes to bring my father back.
To you, it says, why are you bothering our birds?
Our other party members happen to be lost, and I was hoping that I could use one of the birds to see if it can find them.
We
So
would
then
like to
can-
apologise for.
Well, you didn't wave.
Guys, you no, it's
I
not
would-
in waves.
I would like to. I would like to apologise for the accidental mishap of our crewmates. Well, not crewmates. Our group members, Stitch and Vandra. They've happened to got lost in the air whilst we were travelling on foot. We were hoping we could use one of the animals here to help guide them to us.
Okay. All right.
I hope we're not
What
doing anything
is
disrespectful.
your-
when walking.
What is your intentions here?
We don't walk on stuff.
What are your intentions?
Our intentions
To get help. We don't mean any
As I
harm.
said earlier, my father, he hasn't worked in
Alright,
days.
still
We were
good.
hoping we could seek the help of the brother of the spirit.
Hmm.
The brother of the woods, my apologies.
Insight, you two.
I'm trying to see.
Oh no. 17.
28.
Okay. All right.
Everybody else says.
Roll insight, you guys.
Insight.
You.
All of us?
Yeah, 3.
I thought you said one.
Ooh,
Nope.
bad.
What are we
18.
rolling again?
Insight.
Okay.
28.
10, that would be insight. 42.
Okay. You guys, the two halflings, notice that there appear to be 7 wolves surrounding you guys that are stepped up so you can see them.
Right.
And each of them have one of these riders on it.
Alright.
And the riders are carrying spears and look like swords. And the wolves appear to have battle armor on. But it's more like leather type, so it's not like heavy metal. So as they're moving, you don't hear a sound. And Kaliff, you will notice that there are 6 hawks that landed in the trees above you guys.
Ah.
And they also have these riders on them.
Whoa.
And these riders have arrows pointed at you.
Oh.
And
Pointed at him? Just him?
well, no, all 3.
Dang.
And you will also, with that roll, notice there is a winged creature, a
No.
little bit smaller, that lands on Matatopa.
Oh.
Ah.
You do
Assuming
you
that
you're
you're
gonna
the
have to roll
fortitude.
a fortitude.
Alright, let's go ahead and roll this mental fortitude.
I'm sorry, not smaller, a little bit bigger. Roll me for fortitude.
Oh boy, okay. Mental fortitude, that is a. That would be.
Oh, dude, we didn't see
15.
anything. We're about to get got,
15. Plus
Oh, 30.
Okay. You feel the urge to go do something
Right.
until she looks at you and
She?
says, "Don't." The flying creature
Ah,
says, "Don't." Roll mental fortitude again.
okay.
Let's hope you,
Oh, that, okay. That is, 17, wait. Yeah, 17. That would be 32.
Okay. She was more persuasive,
Right.
and so you don't.
Right.
And she goes over.
I mean, I'm still gonna
And
be
she's-
watching her like a hawk.
Yes, yeah. But she lands.
Man, Kaliff is crazy.
Well, she doesn't really land. She's like walking right above his body.
Right.
Her wings are just gently flapping,
Whew.
and
Let's talk about how crazy Kaliff is real quick.
she gets. She's going up him, and she gets right around his chest area, and then quickly she flies around that and continues up his head.
Oh.
And she says, Tia Lennon, the need is urgent for this one. I do think that he can use the brother's services.
So, can you spell that for me?
Yeah, Tia Lennon is
Okay, I spelled that wrong.
T-E-A-L-I-N.
Yeah, spell it right.
I-N.
T-E-A.
T-E-A-L-I-N.
T-E-A-L-I-N.
Master speller, bro.
I-N.
Thank you.
And that is the female that you guys were first
Introduced.
encountered.
The winged
Wait, are they
creature.
all females?
Oh.
The winged creature is not what you guys first encountered.
We encountered the one on
The one on the fox.
the yeah.
So, Tia Lennon will say, "Follow me," but first, you must divest of all your weapons.
Oh shoot.
What up? That ain't it, Chief.
Where are
They will
you?
be returned. Yes.
That is up to the brother to determine.
She's full monotopa.
What if I promised I wouldn't use it? Hold on. If I give all of my weapons except for one, which is very dear and close to me.
That's fine. You can stay out here.
Hold on, guys.
I'm gonna
I don't know.
pull my spear off my back, and then I'm gonna, hold it out, I guess.
You
You
And
can
Where
just
are
throw
we?
them on the front ground.
will they not be
They're on
taken?
some cool stuff.
They will be taken.
Oh, I meant stolen.
No, they will not be stolen.
Because they're gonna take them.
Ah, I
No,
understand.
I mean, you're
And
giving
then
them
I'll
moment.
set the spear on the ground, and then I'll take my cestai off.
Okay.
Oh, no, you can stand up.
All right.
I'm gonna just put my step down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just putting my weapons down.
Hang on, wait. I have to make sure I don't have
Speak louder now, so we can.
Sorry.
I have a dagger in my bag. I'm gonna take that out as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put all my stuff down in the
A
pile.
butter knife, does that count as a weapon?
Not in your hands.
Question.
What do you mean?
All right.
Question. Do you want me to put my bolts down too? Or
No,
can I keep
because
those?
they're without the bow.
Well,
I mean,
just-
still.
All right. Okay. So you guys put your weapons down.
I only have the
And then I'll
sword.
go ahead and pick up Monotopa and then put him on the flying carpet so we can move him in.
Okay.
Six. Prowess, that would be. That would be 39.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have any problem doing that. After you do that, Tia Lennon will say, relieve him of his weapons as well.
Ah. Got it. I guess I'll search him for his stuff with insight.
Yep.
10. That would be 27. 42.
Okay. I mean, you find them pretty
Yeah,
easily.
sure.
Alright, I'll go ahead and set those on the ground
Okay.
right by my stuff.
All right.
I need you to bring
Anything in the
Buffy
bag count?
It is supposed to keep.
No.
Mhm.
Okay.
As you guys, then they will start to lead you away. Roll insight.
Okay.
Everybody.
Damn.
Well, all three of you guys.
33.
Nope.
35.
19.
Okay. All of you guys will notice that the roots crawl up over the weapons
Nice.
and then just drag them into the ground.
Ah, beautiful.
Nice.
All right. And as you guys are walking,
When I
as you guys are,
Go ahead.
When I took my sword off of me, does it stay the same?
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever you had.
Okay.
But as you guys are walking, the roots will follow you.
Alright.
Interesting.
I like
And it
that.
almost looks like a snake. It has a bulge in its stomach
Mm.
with food.
Can I try and use spirit sensitivity and see if this is the brother of the wood?
Yeah,
Well,
I
they
mean,
just said that they were.
Alright.
Oh, the vine?
The bulge.
I mean,
Yeah, I want to see if that's like a part of the brother of the wood. That would be my naturism, correct?
I don't get it.
I mean, if that's your
Yeah,
altitude that you
Okay,
wanna go with.
35.
Okay.
If the brother of wood is the
you
root,
don't know.
taking it.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know what the brother of the
Right.
wood is.
Am I
so-
sensing like a strong spiritual energy from them though?
From the vine
From
specifically?
the vines. Yeah.
No.
Alright.
The roots.
Well, we already
Yeah, the roots, but no.
already noticed that there was one.
All right.
Already.
You still
We still on.
You two are no longer looking
Oh.
because
You're surrounded.
you're surrounded.
Yep. That's right.
You get shot.
We gotta go.
By 10 wolves
Dang.
with riders.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not safe. No one
Um, and
That's more than we had.
there
Mm-hmm.
are
I'm offended.
10,
We're dangerous.
is. Mm-mm.
10 of the
Pretty much.
winged
Dang.
creatures that are perched in the trees around you guys.
Jeez.
And each of them have arrows that are glistening with a red substance.
Oh no.
Stinky.
And the leader,
Red question mark.
one of the
Hey, I have
Creatures
two
on-
antidotes.
Those
Um,
Three of us.
yes, one of the creatures on a wolf will address you. But first, roll with knowledge.
Oh no. No.
18.
I don't think my roll counts. I rolled a natural 1.
Do you have an investment in knowledge,
Oh, me? Yeah.
Mike?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So you're from Chaluk'Sen.
Yes.
How was your learning? How was your knowledge?
Roll
Oh. Yeah, I was thinking like you have.
roll naturism.
That makes more sense. Thank you.
15.
Okay. You think you have heard of something like this, but you're not really sure, because what you think it is a prime being.
Mm.
You think it might be a Pecta.
But he has contact.
That's what he
What does
thinks.
that mean?
Oh, he. Oh, never mind. Not speaking in contact. He just.
Yeah. I mean, just because you learn a language doesn't mean you know anything about the culture.
I mean,
Yeah.
I read books about
Huh?
it.
You said Peck.
P-E-K-T-A.
K10.
For some of y'all out there, campaign, that was Zulu.
Right?
P-E-K-T.
All right. Okay. So,
I'm going to say,
Yeah, so I'm
So
gonna
green
look at
or-
you. Yeah.
Greens and-
You're not about to fight
Yeah,
ten wolves.
we got a hand out, you know, our
Yeah,
hand
yeah,
extend out, so
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
can see. We're not trying to do anything.
Yeah.
And then we're going to simply say that we were with our party and we got lost, and we're going to tell them how
Yeah.
we had our leader who was trying to rush to meet the brother of the woods because he was
Yeah.
injured.
I'm talking about us
Yeah,
going
friend,
on guys.
not a leader, friend.
At least you guys are friends.
the head Pecta will
That's more than it used to be.
look off into the distance and say, your friends have been located.
Oh.
If you divest your weapons, we will
No, take it off.
escort you to the brother.
I'm dropping.
I only have the one, so Here's a sword.
Vandra's pretty dangerous on his own.
Yeah, I don't really use weapons.
Oh, we're gonna take
my
your
body
claws
is it.
and your tails and teeth.
Do I have to get declawed? Okay.
Yeah.
They like file my nails.
Sorry, it's just.
We have
Sorry,
They don't
sir.
really consider you guys much of a threat.
I know, I was
Sorry,
thinking
sir,
that.
we have to
just
give
come
you a
in,
pedicure.
They strap your arm to like a tree, just
Roll
take out a machete,
insight.
just.
Oh no. 19.
31.
It's like it's my
Yeah,
first
okay,
day.
whatever.
You guys will notice the same thing they did.
Okay.
The,
You can come up,
roots
grab
and
your weapons, and follow
Dope.
behind you guys.
Okay.
You guys are traveling for probably about 30 minutes,
okay.
and
You weren't that far.
the woods, I mean, the trees are getting larger and larger.
Oh wow. These are some beautiful trees.
And it opens up into
Beautiful trees.
an area where there's a small little brook, and there are some human kids playing, and they're just playing in the water.
Yes, sir.
Vandra's not very
You rolling
charismatic.
something?
Oh no, I was just putting my dice out.
Okay, I mean anybody can roll.
Oh,
I'm
we
gonna
all see
roll
this?
insight.
Yeah, you guys all. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
It would just be them, right?
Roll insight.
okay.
Us
two? Yeah.
17.
30.
You guys see your other companions being led into this almost at the same time as you guys.
Oh,
are into
okay.
this
Ah.
area. So
Awesome.
you guys all know, and you've seen the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Let me see the kids. Roll insight on the kids.
Vandra watching kids.
I want to roll.
14.
I'm gonna roll knowledge
He's not a good babysitter.
Okay.
on the kids just to see, you know. somebody-
Oh,
Ni-
jeez.
19.
Oh, no.
I've seen human kids before. What are you trying to do?
No, I mean, I know I've seen human.
Those are
Yes.
human kids.
Maybe like some type of marking or the clothing, maybe the like royalty or.
That would
So
be
that would be
insight.
knowledge. That would be insight because you're inspecting them
Okay.
for something. So roll insight.
Stitch is
Hey,
really-
higher.
32.
Stitch is really looking at those children. I mean,
You do notice that they are having a lot of fun playing in the water.
I
Um,
was going to do spare sensitivity to see if they're.
okay, hold on.
What if they're
But it looks like, and there are like 5 of them. They seem to range in age from like 5 to 9-ish would be your best guess.
Okay.
It's like, oh, cool kid.
They seem to be sort of malnourished.
Oh.
And
was I right?
you see on several of them that there are stabs where something was holding their wrist.
Oh. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm not about that
20.
life.
22.
They rolled up with 10 wolves
To see
and good.
if they're like
Yeah, I
interacting
don't
with
have
the
a sword.
spirits, or if there's like a very powerful concentration of spirits in this area.
You do feel that there are more spirits in this area, and particularly from the water, you feel that there is, you get the feeling of protection towards the kids.
Okay.
Right about the same time as you notice some of the water was not actually ripples. It was actually beings that were out of the water
Whoa.
as they go back in, and they're playing with the kids.
Oh
Oh.
So your escort will.
Yeah,
lead you guys
we
along.
moving. Yep, cool. Dope.
Oh, can I roll insight and see what culture the kids are from?
I mean, you can roll.
That would be. Oh, I got a 12. That's not gonna help me very much. That would be.
So let me ask you, how would you notice just by looking at someone for about 2 minutes what culture they're from?
I would probably like look at the clothes they're wearing and like the type of clothes they're wearing and like some cultures would have like certain kinds of jewelry or like certain kinds of
Okay.
clothing types.
With that roll, you notice that they are all dressed alike.
Mhm.
And it looks like they are dressed in leaves that have been grown like over large
Right.
and fashioned into clothing. Cam Fam is 8:29.
Farewell,
No,
Kim
We are
dude.
going to take a 10-minute break. We will be right back, so please hang on.
This is a Wahuru late night special.
Nice.
Stinky, stinky, stinky.
Yeah, that's nice.
Love you, Campa.
Put up with us all the time.